Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome into your weekly membership reading. So happy to be here. Happy Wednesday. Happy day. Hope you guys are doing well. Please, keep me posted. I read all of your comments and I try my best to also respond and have conversations with you guys on, the membership readings. So we have some things to talk about. I'm gonna do the fortunes near the end, like the later half of the reading. But what was so fascinating today, and I've never experienced this before in a reading, especially like a general collective, but I was doing Libra's reading, and then initially, like I rewatched the reading before I posted it because I wasn't sure if I was going to post it at all. I was mentioning something about a gatekeeper, and I was like, oh no, like sometimes I don't like getting into gatekeeper energy because it feels like they're guardrailing specific information that is not allowed to come out yet. Or it's information that you need to be initiated into. So when it usually comes out in like personal readings or something personal with me that I'm being initiated into, but I never felt it on a collective scale. So this is telling me a few things, that a lot of people are raising their frequencies all at the same time. You may be noticing that you're syncing up. Maybe your menstrual cycle is syncing up with close girlfriends around you. You may be noticing that your experiences are syncing up with people around you, that you're going through something very similar as, your friend or a coworker of yours. You just may be noticing odd coincidences, but as you guys know, there's no coincidences. What's really fascinating, I was doing the reading and Spirit stopped me. And the two cards that came out was Caution and the Crystal Ball, which is about clarity. The Guardian, that was this gatekeeper in Libra's collective energy, or maybe this is a collective, not even Libra specific. I don't know. They started to identify me as someone who can see into sacred spaces and understand sacred processes and understand people's dreams and their wishes and their wounds and all of that. And they said, no, hell no. You can't come in here. You can't see. Because they identified me as having a platform that, there's a lot of people who view, and the information would get out. And even though it would be information that would resonate with a lot of people that can hold this frequency, that can have the capability of holding this energy and information, there are others who can't and who do not. And they're not initiated into it. And there's no filter. Once it's out there, it's out there. Yes, it'll be aligned to those who receive it, but there are also those who do not honor spirit, who do not respect spirit, who do not respect the information that myself, you, channelers, psychics, intuitives receive. They abuse that information. They steal that information for themselves, for their own self-interest. So this gatekeeper was guarding this information around the collective, very specifically around sacred dreams, sacred processes of how those dreams are created in that dimension, and how those dreams jump and move into specific timelines that are opened. And I was also channeling King Thoth, because Thoth is the opener of ways. A lot of people are starting to navigate and understand, have this higher understanding of how to open pathways, how to open channels to receive abundance in many different forms. And that information is not like allowed to leave. So there's like that level where it's like information, it's sacred text, sacred information that's not allowed to leave. But also there's another level of like, don't tell people your dreams, don't tell people your wishes, because not everyone has your best intention at heart. There's another layer to this that I was actually pulling cards to see if there was anything else. I was like, can I go down a level then? Like, let me go down a vibration, because I was reaching like a frequency of and vibration of people that knew a lot of sacred things and sacred information. So I'm like, okay, let me move closer down to earth. Let me leave some of the spiritual realms that I'm not supposed to be tapping into or speaking. Again, like, it wasn't about me, it was about the people that would take advantage of this information. So I'm like, trying to get down a level, and I was pulling cards and it wasn't even Libra's energy. And I was like, wait a minute, they're throwing me off. So you may be noticing that spirit is throwing people off your energy. And it's funny because I'm experiencing that. There's like an illusion here. There's like, spirit is putting a veil of illusion in front of people's eyes who do not have your best intentions at heart, who do not love you unconditionally. They're throwing up illusions. People may be getting readings on you. People may be like very interested, or it could just be curiosity. It doesn't even have to be to the level of like, animosity or resentment, or it could be jealousy. But I feel like even the curious bits, even the curious energies that are like, well, how did she do that? Or how did he do that? How did they get that? How did you manifest that? Why are you so blessed? How do you know this information? And it's like those curious ones that don't actually get initiated into that information, or that want to know about your energy, how you got somewhere in a space that you are in now. And spirit is throwing them off your energy for a reason. So they're seeing a facade, they're seeing an illusion of your energy that isn't actually your energy. So you may be noticing this around you if you're like if you can see energy, if you're very well versed, knowledgeable in energy, you may notice this. There's a lot happening. Sorry, I'm getting another message. Just give me a moment. It's a weird time. It's weird, but it's like needed. Like, this is required right now because of also what you're healing. I also received a message, and it came through from Goddess Isis, and she was saying that there is a miracle that is being provided by Goddess Isis to you. And it's a miracle of Isis. It's a miracle of healing, to heal something that you didn't think that you would ever be without. You thought that you would always have this wound. You thought you would always have this pain. You thought you always would have this pattern or toxicity or addiction in your life. There's something here that you truly believed that you would not be without it, that it would be a constant in your life. But there's always this reminder that what is also constant is cycles. So this energy is bound for death, for release, to be transformed and transmuted. So it's like she's reminding you right now that this energy is on its way out because of the cycles. Okay? Maybe this is why, like, I started this, I'm feeling like moon, something is happening with the planets, the moon cycles that are connected to the very things that have been very hard to heal. Almost had this energy of like dense stuckness and stubbornness to these wounds. A very, very, very stubborn wound. And if other people meddled in your healing, not only would they meddle in your healing and distort that process, but they would also add their venom into yours. And it would be a concoction of just wounding and wounding and wounding and trauma and pattern. So you're guarded to keep people out to protect what you're healing so that you can be without this energy once and for all. So there are many, many layers to this. You may resonate with all of these layers, like me, which is like truly like I woke up this morning crying, angry, frustrated, fed up, and then all of a sudden, clarity. Okay, I understand what this is. I understand what's happening. You may resonate with all of this on every single layer of space and time, or you may resonate with like maybe a portion here and a portion here. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Take your time with this reading as well. I feel like my energy is a lot, so I'm trying not to project. Sorry, I'm just sipping on my coffee. Let's go to Goddess Isis. I don't think Spirit will stop me here. I feel like I'll be okay in this space because it feels more intimate. It feels like whatever message can come through is allowed to come through. Okay. So let's see. Thank you. Oh, here we go. A lot of rigidness. You may feel very rigid at this time. You may feel like you're not really flowing, or maybe you are, but sometimes you're not. But there's like a rigidness to an emotion. It feels like it's almost screeching. Like an emotion is screeching. It's crying. It's crying for notice. There's an emotion inside of someone that's crying for notice to be acknowledged. And like I said, if you need to cry, if you need to take your time in this reading, do it. Okay, do it. Like, this morning I cried because there's an emotion inside of me that was just screeching. Okay. Let's see what Goddess Isis has for the miracle of Isis again. I'm telling you, this is a huge energy. Proper burial for freedom. Wow. I'll already explain this. Okay. Look at what this says. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be part of your life so that you may be free. This is why the importance of cycles is coming into our awareness right now, because what Goddess Isis and Osiris are saying is that this energy is on its way to death, is what I said. And here you have the proper burial. It's on its way to death so that it can be released into death's energy through death's door to be transformed. I'm telling you, like, it's this, when I say like it's this belief, like you were anchored in some kind of belief that you were not going to be without this wound, that you would always have this wound. And this message actually, I think this came through in Gemini's reading. So this energy has been emphasized in Gemini season, and I think we're still in Gemini season if I'm not mistaken. So next season, which is what, Cancer? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. The screeching, the emotions, the water, the transformation. I'm seeing a flood of energy. I think it's Cancer season, right? When does that start? June tomorrow. This is why this reading is so important right now. This is why this reading is so important right now. Because whatever it is that you have been holding on to, whatever it is that you didn't think that you would live without, is leaving now. You need to let go of it now. You need to believe that it can be healed now. Because death's door is opening and the floods are passing through, and that's Cancer's energy. Let me shuffle and get one more before I don't know if there's any new messages that want to come through. This is really being emphasized here. Oh, I don't feel that. Watch, I say I don't feel that and they're probably gonna come out. Let's see. For the membership collective spirit, thank you. Healing the divine masculine. It says the divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety, holding even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your feminine can blossom with creative expression. So what a lot of you are healing is the divine masculine energy within you. Look at the feminine behind the divine masculine here. Her divine expression waiting to be expressed. Remember, like I said, like I had this screech of energy, of emotion. I just couldn't help but cry and release this so that my femininity, my feminine energy can be expressed in a different way, in a higher way, in a higher divine expression. Because the masculine has healed or is healing. So for most of you, your wound, the very thing that you couldn't see yourself living without, resided in the divine masculine's energy. It was within and held in the divine masculine, with the divine masculine. Old wounds, addictions, problems, relationship issues, or inner struggle is what's being healed in the divine masculine right now. And what's so fascinating is I was talking about death's door and they brought out Osiris, Lord of the Dead. As a divine masculine here too. This is also connected to the King's Awakening, the reading that we did, the King Collective Awakening, not long ago. What can you tell us? What else do we need to know here? Chance. This is to give you a chance at something, a chance at, yes, this feminine divine expression, also for your masculine to be divinely expressed, but, or I shouldn't say but, because I don't want to negate what I just said. However, this is also to give you a chance at something. What is this something? A chance to move forward, a chance to let go, a chance to gain, a chance for freedom. You are properly burying this wound now to give yourself a chance at freedom. There's also other things here within this chant that I'm going to channel here for you. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. I'm sorry if I'm really loud, but I feel like my voice has been suppressed for so long that I can't help but speak in this tone. So I apologize if you need to like turn your volume down, but I will not turn my volume down. Okay, this is going to give you a chance at a new direction. This is giving you a chance at a new direction. Look at that. Wow. Wow, this is a powerful reading. Sensitivity again. This energy and the flower, delicacy, this delicate energy has nonstop been coming out since Sagittarius's reading. This sensitive, softening nature inside of us, this, baby bird energy that is growing stronger and stronger within you. I feel like that's this feminine expression that is being sensitively, what am I trying to say? Sorry, hold on. Sensitively dealt with. Thank you, Spirit. Sensitively dealt with. This is a very delicate direction. This is a very delicate path. You're very sensitive to this direction too, meaning you feel very drawn to this direction. You feel very drawn to this path. Okay, whatever this path is, and you're finally giving a chance for yourself to experience this path, this new direction. But it's a very delicate path. Meaning like the path, the earth beneath your feet may crumble. And I don't know why. But that's what's coming through. Okay, so they're saying that it's not yet set in stone. The energies haven't fortified. The energies haven't solidified, and they're earth dense matter consciousness energies that haven't solidified and ingrained in stone yet. They haven't been, right? They haven't been set in stone. I don't know why I said ingrained in stone. Okay. So this to me, like if we were to look behind that energy a little bit more, it means that your mind hasn't been exactly made up in a particular situation or an experience that you want to have yet. Your mind hasn't been made up about it. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's this burial that you have to go through first. You have to bury this once and for all in order for this to sustain itself. Some of you are walking this path, but it crumbles beneath you because you haven't properly healed or buried something. Because whatever this wound is, it's not compatible with the path. It's two different vibrations. It's two different frequencies. What do you mean? When something is misaligned, it's a mismatch of energy, and it's quite chaotic. It's very spontaneous. It's sporadic, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so you may notice that you're in the direction that you see yourself in, or that you are on the path that you are in, but things are not sticking. Things are not solidifying. They're not in stone yet. They're not quite growing. It's very sporadic, or you're seeing the energies in and out a lot. It's because you haven't had the proper burial yet. Let's get one more here. Fragment caught my attention. Power and alchemy. Yeah. Do you believe in your alchemical power? Because this is what you're going through. You're going through an inner alchemy right now. I mean, you're constantly going through alchemy. You've been going through alchemy, but do you believe in your own alchemical power? Do you believe that this has the power to transform? Do you believe in the miracle and the power of Isis or the divine, or the spirits in which you work with? Do you believe in their alchemy? Do you believe in your own alchemy? The alchemies of nature? Because some of you, your belief is that you will always have this wound with you. Some of you are struggling to believe in the power of alchemically transforming it. This thunder and lightning is also this miraculous energy. But there is nothing without faith and belief. If you don't believe a miracle, it's going to happen, it won't happen. I mean, we are nothing without our faith or our beliefs, right? Once you release this, you properly bury this energy. You know what's really interesting too? Sorry, let me park that thought. This burial energy. And you know how you put like flowers on the grave? Or when you visit a graveyard, you put flowers, on the grave, on the tombstone. That's also a connection that I'm seeing here. Some of you may have recently gone to a cemetery to put flowers on a loved one's grave. If you have, they're acknowledging that. There's an ambulance that's also confirming that message. I'm smelling dirt, actually. That's really weird. I'm still literally smelling dirt, like soil. Anything else here? Are there any other messages that need to come through here for the membership collective? Are there any other messages that need to come through here? A tidy house, clarity and organization. Many masks. I saw this at the bottom of the deck. You have your 111. The wall, obstacles here, but the wall is crumbling. It's interesting because this actually looks like a tombstone, or a tomb. This looks like the inside of a tomb, and if I were to be inside this tomb, this is the window that I'm looking out of. I'm telling you, there's so much energy from Osiris here, Lord of the Dead. This divine masculine that's coming through that has been in deep quiet and stillness, right? I mean, that's death. The deep, the depth, the quiet, the stillness to gain the clarity and the organization of our energies and our thoughts. You have your 111. You're getting these clarities and organization of your thoughts because you're manifesting and you're creating. This is, again, working back here to give yourself a chance at moving in a direction steadily. And this direction leads you into the Garden of Venus. Take a look at where your Venus sign is. Okay. I keep getting the year 2025. I feel like there are so many people right now that are healing their karma. You may have felt like when you reincarnated into Earth again, that you really hit the ground running of just experiencing, meeting your karma and healing it, where you haven't actually started living. You were just healing and healing and healing. You were in the depth, you were in the quiet, you were in the stillness, you were just organizing the chaos, you were just getting the clarity. Like, now you have a chance at the Garden of Venus. Now you have a chance at living. And I think that's why there's this huge emphasis and this spirit of Osiris here coming through of the Lord of the Dead. Because what is after death? It's life. So karma here is essentially dying off. It's being cleansed. And this is like the power of karma. The cleanse, the renewal, the rebirth. What blossoms, right? The feminine can blossom with creative expression. Now there's this energy of you creatively blossoming from your karma, from the dead. Some of you are reading the Book of the Dead. I can see that as clear as day. I'm seeing a book, and it's the Book of the Dead. I don't know if it's the Egyptian Book of the Dead or the Mayan Book of the Dead. I don't know. But there's a Book of the Dead, and I know there's different versions and cultural indigenous versions of it as well. I'm seeing that clearly. Pay attention to where Scorpio is also in your chart. Some of you have Scorpio and Venus. I'm going to move into the fortunes. I feel like I just had to stop there. Spirit has been really guiding me to like use discernment of when to stop readings. I feel like I experienced that today with Libra. So I'm really like paying attention to what I can and cannot say, but I felt like, okay, we got the message. Let's move on. If anything else needs to come through, it'll come through the following week when we do another reading. Okay. I'm going to get into some fortunes, okay? Some of you are waiting for a home, but it got delayed, okay? Some of you are experiencing homes, a delay in delays, okay? Specifically around maybe a new purchase, buying a home or buying a car, or maybe you're making a really big purchase, or you're putting down like a really big down payment on something, an investment, and there's a delay in your return of the investment, your ROI. There's a delay in return, okay? What you have invested in, okay? But it'll come. Okay, you have here January. This is 2025. I keep feeling 2025. Yeah, wealth, okay? See here, yeah, whatever you invested, this is what I'm saying. You invested some kind of money, and you're seeing you're witnessing a delay in your return, okay? Some of you are changing your career, your jobs. I see that change in January. Some of you are gonna, okay, if you did that money ritual, I see that wealth for you coming in January, or whatever you manifested from that ritual, from that spell. I see it coming in January. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it is. You have here July, which is next month. Okay. Something probably about love next month. Let's see. I want to get a few more. Marriage, yeah, love. Okay, so they just double confirm that energy. Okay, so we have 2 months here. So July next month, and then you have January of 2025. There's something very specific around career and wealth associated to January of 2025, or the beginning of next year. And I'm seeing from January to July. Within January into July of next year, there's a lot of energies that are being emphasized around your wealth and your career. Okay, some kind of change. Okay, we'll get into that. And then regarding love, okay, let me just separate these energies. There's something very specific around marriage and a connection. Some of you may be getting married next month. Some of you are getting engaged next month. Some of you are going to solidify a connection next month. I'm seeing someone say, I love you for the first time in in July. This is the first time that this person has expressed this, or that you have expressed this to this person. Some of you, for the first time, you are acknowledging what love is. Some of you, next month, this is your own internal energy with love, where you are identifying what love is. I'm seeing someone with a hand tattoo. I'm like a whole hand tattoo, something that I'm seeing here. I don't know exactly which category you fall. Or if this is someone that is around you, a lover. Great worry over nothing. Why are you worried? Why do we worry? Oh, because there was something unsuccessful. Okay. Great worry over nothing. Some of you are worried over money. Some of you are worried over love. Okay. Let me talk about this money and this career first. Some of you, I'm hearing kickstart. Some of you could have worked with a business, like it was like a starter company or something like that. I'm seeing specifically around real estate, and another one around technology. I don't know if they were the same or if this is like I'm reading separate energies. Okay, take it as it resonates. But generally speaking, there was an unsuccessful plan here. And this is what caused you a lot of worry. Some of you, you don't know if something is going to be successful or not, because it's been a long time coming. Remember what I was saying, where you put money into something and you haven't seen the return of it. You haven't seen the return of your investment. So you worry that something is going to be unsuccessful, but Spirit here is saying great worry over nothing. It's just about patience and time. There is, if we to focus on love here now, some of you are worried that you're never going to find love. Some of you are worried that you're going to continuously be unsuccessful in love. Some of you, you're worried because there was an unsuccessful marriage, or you had an unsuccessful marriage. There is someone that is going to find you, or you're going to find them after they've had a divorce, after they've had an unsuccessful marriage. Okay, and this is what they worry about, that it's going to be repeated. So if you've had a divorce before, you fear being divorced again, or this is the person that you're connected to. Some of you, okay, there's a dark woman here, dark complexion, or hair. Okay, so you may resonate with this. You may have dark hair or dark complexion, or there is a woman in your life who has dark hair or dark complexion regarding, I'm feeling it very specifically in love. Okay. Nope, they're saying it's also regarding wealth. Okay, you may resonate with either or. Okay, these are the categories. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying. Sorry if you just heard me slurp my coffee. My apologies. Some of you are gonna meet. Okay, if you're some of you are gonna meet a dark woman, dark complexion or hair. It's a woman specifically. In love, could be also a business partnership. Again, this could be you. This woman is going to give you some kind of ease, some kind of a feeling of, problems to be resolved, a feeling of ease, a feeling that something can be resolved here. Something can be of, like, she's giving me this energy of like, I can give this situation great relief. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Whatever problem you may have regarding money, it's going to be resolved. Whatever problem you have in marriage or in love is also going to get resolved. I'm getting a storyline here that some of you may be in a connection where there are recent problems that have erupted and you worry about the continuation or the stability of the connection. But Spirit is saying it's great, worry over nothing. It will be resolved. Okay, this is just like a hiccup. This is just a hill, okay, that you will overcome with your partner. Okay, and it's the same applies regarding money. Okay, someone here needs to speak up a lot more, and it's funny because here you have shield, you need to defend yourself. It's funny because like in the beginning, like the beginning half of this reading, I felt like I was speaking so loudly, but I didn't want to lower my volume for anyone's comfort, even though I know how annoying that must be to your ears. So it's funny that this is coming out here because I feel the same energy applies in you, where you need to speak up more. There's something here that you need to honor your feelings. You need to honor your sanctity, like your emotions. And someone isn't doing that in a relationship. You feel like you can't speak out or up, but they're saying in order for you, it's healthy for you to speak up, because it is like the shield to me is like honor, like grace and honor. When you speak up and you let your emotions be known to your partner, it's actually you're in defense of love. You're defending love. You're defending the sanctity of your relationship. You're honoring your feelings in the relationship, and that's what I'm getting here. So some of you have like fear of speaking up because you feel like if you speak up, you're going to ruin the entire thing. Okay, but that's not in defense of love. Okay. You have here reconciliation. Whatever problem it's going to be reconciled. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, this message is not for all of you, but there is some kind of reconciliation from someone from the past, and you have the opportunity to defend yourself now, whereas you may not have had the opportunity to defend yourself or be in the defense of love and honor your feelings. So I see a past love may return. If that's not you, don't take it, but this message is coming through here for someone. A past love is going to come back for reconciliation for the very sole purpose of potentially marriage or solidifying this, but also you get a chance. Remember, we had that chance card earlier from this oracle deck. You have a chance to honor your feelings in a space that you didn't honor them in the past with this person. Okay. Okay, family wishes come true. It's funny because like it landed all the way over here and I heard it comes out of left field, and it's funny because this is the left side. So something comes out of left field and it's a wish come true. It's a family wish come true. Wow, that's just like the longest horn that I've ever heard. Okay, so this is going to come very loudly. This is going to come very suddenly. This is a great grandmother or an ancestor of yours. This is a family wish. Okay, that's coming true. Some of you are worried about your family. Some of you are worried about the impact of a divorce that it has had on your family or on your kids. And a family wish is going to come true. Like, I feel like things are going to reconcile. Okay, there's healing. So some of you have a wish about that. Okay. if you're a mother or father, like you have wishes upon your kids, and I don't know how old your kids are, but eventually those wishes are going to come true. Okay? The well wishes. Some of you recently like put a penny in the well. I'm seeing that, or yeah, something like that in a fountain. Like you gave a you. Okay, so that's interesting. If you have done that at one point in your life, that wish is coming true. Okay. I love that. I did that so much when I was a kid. That's amazing. Romance celebration party at the bottom here where I stopped. Let's see. Let's get something else. What else here, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so you have a goal-oriented person coming. I'm hearing Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Libra. Okay. Whatever this could also be you, honey. Whatever you have your goal, whatever you're focused on, whatever you have a goal, you're going to make it. You're going to set a goal, you're going to achieve it. Okay? Spirit is saying continue to persevere. Okay, remember, great worry over nothing was our very first card. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's broom. It says a new home or a new attitude. Okay, guaranteed success. Wow. Remember I was mentioning something about a home? Let me go get that. Some people not going to believe me. I'm just kidding. New home, new attitude. And I was mentioning something about a home. Okay, you are going to get a return of investment in your home, or you're finally going to move. We did also see the home, right? The clarity and organization. Yeah, a tidy house. And here you have the broom for that tidy house, to clean that house. Some of you may be cleaning your house right now and watching me, eating a pineapple and watching me. Feel guided to eat some pineapple. I don't know. There's a lot of like symbolism here that you may resonate with. But I see you moving into a new home that you have been maybe eyeing, or maybe like setting a goal. Some of you are setting a goal to move on your own. Some of you are setting a goal to purchase a home, or you have a goal in mind about a home or some kind of travel or some kind of move, and Spirit's saying it's guaranteed success. Okay? That's very specific about a home or a move. Okay, you have a very specific goal around it. Beware of self-delusion. Okay, we're stemming into another message. This is the year of the dragon. So I feel like this year, so this is connected, so we're kind of working full circle. We're always going to go back to this message of great worry over nothing. Some of you are creating worry and anxiety, and worry and anxiety are our own tricksters, where we literally trick ourselves into believing something that isn't there. Okay, so this ties back to that great worry over nothing, so be careful of this energy. Okay, last one, Spirit. Thank you. New job or career. Love it. So if you've been waiting on some kind of new job, you're going to see a pin. Some of you may wear something like that, a hairpin. Some of you, this is an heirloom from a great-grandmother or grandmother, ancestor heirloom, a pin, a hairpin, or you may find a pin on the ground or a needle on the ground. A safety pin, okay, some kind of pin. You're going to see that's a sign that there's a new job or career for you. That's a very specific message. Okay, this is going to be like a confirmation, but I am seeing a new job and career that's going to I truly feel near the end of this year, okay? I know there's like 6 more months. You may need a job sooner. It may come sooner, okay? But I am seeing the timeline between like early next month. Early next month, maybe. That's why I said that, July. For others of you, it'll be early next year. Okay, so there's a few of you here that actually you are setting some kind of goal on getting a new job or career. So I'm picking up on 2 timelines. Early next month and early next year, okay? And you have here the bird waiting for news, package or letter. Okay, and that's the time frame that you're going to hear or something. All right. Let's see what else is at the bottom. Great passion. Okay, that's regarding love. All right. Okay, this is what I have. I hope that this helped. I hope that you received clarity that you needed, that you've been looking for or praying about or wishing for. It's 333 as I'm doing this. Please be careful of who you tell your dreams to, who you speak your wishes to. This is really a time to honor your creation, honor yourself, your feelings, your emotions. Yeah. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.